All right, it is a new day, new prompt, new message for the Upgradathon Expo with Dr. Alana. I am Dr. Marie. I am a TOGG sponsored collaborator. So I'm excited to be part of this amazing event coming up live, but also our series that's been happening the whole month of July. And so today, I want to reflect on this idea and this question. Have you given up quietly quit your dream? Quietly. That's what Dr. Alana says today. And so for me, that question is so deep because you hear often about people quietly quitting jobs, but we don't really talk about how we quietly either we give up on a dream or just simply just quit for whatever reason, whether it's like we've been trying for a long time, life is happening, a lot of barriers, or simply just because it's just a lot going on. And so a lot of other things took priority. And so now you kind of thinking, is it too late? Do I still have time? Should I even bother going back and thinking about this dream? Yeah, but the other core question for me is, are you even dreaming? Right? I think as we get older, when you're younger, people ask you, what are you dreaming about? What do you want to be? And even as an adult, I love when people ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'm surrounded by amazing people. I'm like, I want to be, this is where I'm aiming for to be that. Right. And so as we're thinking about this question, this week, we are focusing on soul. So we started with the mind. We went and talked about money, and then now it's the soul is really getting to the why, getting to the core of purpose in terms of just doing the work we're doing in the world and our business and our lives within our family with some soul, right? And so I think a lot of the time those things are disconnected. And I was surprised to even hear that question, hear that theme as something to focus on as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as leaders, as people who are change makers, right? And so that's always at the core of it. But I think sometimes we so focus on the business of doing business and making revenue and the stuff that keep happening that along the way we may be doing the work and the thing that got us into the work. For many of us it's a calling where it doesn't have that soul anymore, right? And so it's a really deep question to think about. And so for me it's really thinking about what can I affirm as part of this message. And so, for me, it's always starting with the I am soul, I am soulful. And to really see myself as being that within my business, within the connection, within the tribe, within the world, wherever I'm at, the why, the mission, the purpose, the soul is at the core. There's no way it can be separated. And I think I'm really grateful that we can bring that to the forefront because it's not usually talked about or it's talked about separately. Okay. And so, what are your thoughts on this? Right. And to even go back to the earlier question in terms of have you quietly quit on your dream? And this season and this time and this moment, what is that dream? Do you want to recapture it? Do you want to revive it and get it back, right? And so it's never too late. As long as you hear, it is never too late. And again, I'm surrounded by people. That's the key thing sometimes too, where it's like things may have happened. There are people you may see right now where it looks like they've reached their dream, but they've faced many, many challenges along the way. The goal, and I'm hoping for you during this journey, is to not give up, to not quit. Don't quit quietly or loudly on your dream, okay? And so join us during this upgradathon. We will continue. This is what we do as our tribe with Dr. Olana, and I'm so grateful to her in terms of really having these reminders, making sure that those things are literally at the center as we are creating, building, scaling, relaunching our businesses, and sometimes we are rebuilding our lives, our whole life, right? Which happens. And so you are invited. I join us and be part of that community so we can be dreamers together. We can be action takers. We can be change makers and continue to ensure that the soul of who we are and our why is at the center of who we being. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you're joining us on the Facebook group You can find us, Dr. Alana, on LinkedIn. And the one thing I wanted to give you as a resource is my planting seeds journal. To me, what we're doing is it's all connected to the idea, the analogy of planting seeds. Okay. And so this journal was a dream and it is now a reality. Okay. This is the journal. And I'm so grateful. So many people have helped me literally create. We co-created this journal because we were coming together on a daily basis. And then this is it. I've always had a dream um, to publish, to continue publishing, you know. And so it was amazing to just see that the things I believe in, what I've shared with so many years in the works is now in this journal. And so when you hear me talking about I am and the idea of affirmation, affirming yourself, uplifting yourself, and being able to find find those messages, find the positive people, the positive habits, the positive ways of being. You can practice that on a daily basis. It is a habit. It is a habit that we can choose to include in our day to day. And so for me, that's a daily sacred practice. And that's how I'm being well in the world. And this is how I'm creating what I call a wow life. And so I'm telling you, this upgradathon is just gonna probably launch me into like I don't know if it can go any higher in terms of this momentum. And so join us. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Share in the comments. Share in the comments. I would love to hear about your dreams. What are you affirming in this season? And what would you like to create? What would you like to create? There's time. And of course, today. Today is always the right day to start. I will see you on the next video.